Hey, hello, and how is everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. I am doing all right. Not going to beat around the bush. We're going to dive right in. We've got two packs. I'm going to do one in this video, one in the next video of Prestige 2024 football. See my other videos. I am a fan of the look of the Prestige cards. Of course, these are the first 2024 that I have bought. So hopefully they look the same as past years. But we will find out. See what we pull out of 2024 football. Alright. I can already tell that, yeah, these cards, I mean, they look a little bit different than in 2023. Which stands to reason. I mean, it would make sense they would want to change it up a little bit from year to year. But they still got kind of the overall, like, washed out, like, white look with the kind of black and white background and the player actually in color. But yeah, overall they look pretty good. Here we go. Obviously there'll be a lot of base to start out with. I like the look of these because they have the name right there at the very top. Makes it a little bit easier to see and read. We have Martin Emerson, Jamal Lewis, Jarrett Stidham, Von Bell, James Conner, Chase Brown, Joey Bosa. Is there Nick Bosa? Right? Is that his brother, maybe? Well, of course, I mean, there could obviously be a lot more people with the last name of Bosa that aren't related. But Quentin Johnston, Robert Spillane, Devontae Adams. I might keep that card. I might keep both of those. My own private collection, because I'm a Raiders fan. Harrison Butker, Rashee Rice, Darius Williams, Saquon Barkley, Tony Adams, Breece Hall. That's a good photo on that one. Darren Waller, Ricky Williams. Should be getting into the rookies here pretty soon. Demario Davis, Danny Amendola, all right, here we go. Rookies. We've got Tommy Eichenberg. I'll probably hold on to that one. With Raiders. Peyton Wilson. And obviously the rookies I will put off to the side and put back, sleeve up, and hold on to for now because it'll be a couple years before you get a good idea of how well these players are doing. McKinley Jackson, Quinyon Mitchell. All right, now we should be getting into the inserts, parallels, maybe an auto. Wouldn't that be wonderful? All right, those two are flipped over. Let's put those on the bottom. We'll go to inserts first. Inserts, I don't keep all the inserts unless it's something, if it's a player that I think it might be an insert that people are looking for, then I'll put off sleeve up and keep it separate. Otherwise, I just put it in with the base cards, and then I put them in. If people buy something from me that's sports related, especially like football, if they buy like say one of the cards that I actually list separately, a parallel, numbered, auto, whatever. They buy that, and I have a base card of that player. I'll go through, find one, and throw it in. Or I'll find a couple of base cards from that same team and just throw a couple base cards in for the hell of it. A lot of people don't really collect base cards. But if you have little kids, you can never go wrong with, because when you're little, it doesn't matter to you whether it's if it's a certain type of card, or really probably even what team or what player, or when you're a little kid, you just like having the cards. So you can't go wrong with just even getting free base cards, right? Eric Dickerson, 2,105 rushing yards in 1984 for the record insert. Prestigious Pros, wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb. Prestigious Pros, linebacker for the Jaguars, we have Josh Allen. Again, these inserts don't really scream out. All right, okay. Well, here we have one of these Kids Reporter cards, garbage. All right, 3 cards left. The 2 I put on the last because they were flipped over in the opposite direction of all the other cards. And then this one, it says Heroes on the back of it. So let's see what it is. Ooh, look at that. We have Aaron Rodgers. That kind of makes me think of like the Kaboom cards or the Downtown that you would get like Don Russ. That's pretty nice. I like that. Centering looks pretty good on it. Might be just the hair right to left, maybe. You almost have to get out and literally measure it. But it looks, the right looks like it might be just a smidge wider than the left. Top to bottom, it's hard to tell because they don't have like that obvious border along the bottom like they do the rest of it. But yeah, that's a pretty nice card. I like that. All right, and these last 2, I don't know whether they're parallels or what, or they might just be base cards and they were just in there the opposite direction for whatever reason. First one we have is Terrell Davis. Oh no, it's one of those, what do they call them, like sunburst, or I can never remember what they call these things. They're cool looking. They have like that 3D kind of look to them. Terrell Davis and Rashad White. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. I really like that Aaron Rodgers card. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to go down and get some pen. Well, I'll probably take these down with me. I'll take those down. Base cards I'll just throw in a box down here. Hold on, cooperate here. I think when these cards want to fall over. There we go. All right. Okay. Not too bad. That pack wasn't too bad. Again, I will have to do, I might look up some of these rookies. Kind of see what the buzz is with them right now. And we are a decent way into this season, so if they're making a name for themselves, there should be some hubbub about them. So I'll look those up. The Raiders one, I'll probably just, like I said, I'll probably just keep since I'm a Raiders fan. But the Sunburst, Starburst, whatever they are, parallels, I'll probably eventually get around to listing, for $1, whatever. I'll just have to look and kind of see what they're, on average, what they're selling for and price accordingly. The little reporter card, obviously, we just throw that away. All right. Well, that was it. Not too bad. I think for, like, value-wise, if you're not a hardcore collector, if you just collect, and, like, if you have one, like, particular team that you collect, like with me, I pretty much just hold on to Raiders cards, or like Notre Dame if it's college. As far as resell, again, I'm not hardcore. I'm not going out and buying. I mean, if I had the money, would I? Maybe once in a while, I'd go out and buy these $200, $300, $400 hobby boxes. But even if I had the money, I don't think I would do that on a regular basis. To the people that do, I know, like Franchise Kicks in particular, him and his wife are successful enough with their resale business and collectibles and liquidation, stuff like that, that they're able to go out and do that. And I love watching this video, so big shout out to Franchise Kicks. But honestly, my aim is to. I'd love to someday get to where that's what I do, just full time, and I can just really make my own schedule and just pay my bills and get by and live the life I do right now, just working for myself. But we are not there yet. But you can help out with that. Check out all the information down below about my business, The Old Treasure Isle. I do have a page on Facebook. I post on occasionally. I basically just have it on there as kind of like a place marker for people. They can go, and you can normally find all the information down below about the sites I sell on. You can find that on there. And when I do get some stuff on, I do occasionally like to go in there and post photos and stuff there. So people actually follow my page on Facebook might get a little bit of a hint before it becomes common knowledge when I'm going to list stuff. Obviously, check out Mercari, Poshmark, Whatnot, and eBay, where you will find all this stuff. I list everything from collectibles to apparel to home goods to tech gear. I'm actually looking at over the winter. I'm going to probably pull a lot of the listings of the older phone cases and stuff like that I have, and I might just throw some boxes together, either like mystery boxes with like tech gear, or just put boxes together for like older phones that maybe come with like one or two cases. Maybe like a charging cord, maybe a set of like wired earbuds. Just throw a few things together and just put them on there for like $15-$20, something like that. I do have, I think, a couple want to say maybe like 3 different ones. I think I have one for the Samsung Galaxy 20. Maybe one for the iPhone 13 or 14. But like little bundles that have like 4 different items with them. I believe those are in my eBay. So if you have one of those phones, and that sounds like something you'd be interested in, again, check out all the information down below in my description box. Or in the description box, not necessarily my description box. I mean, I don't own it. But, alright, that's it. As always, everybody, please look out for yourself and everyone around you so we have a much better chance of staying safe and healthy. Look out for your neighbors. I have older neighbors that you know, it's been a blessing having them as neighbors. They're very nice. Actually, the other day, well, not the other day, but like a week and a half ago, I went to come out the side because my front porch is a wraparound front porch. So I got the main entrance into my house on the front of my house, but then on the side there's another door coming in that comes into the one hallway. I rarely go out that door. I always keep the storm door locked, the door locked, the deadbolt on, everything, because I never go out that door for anything. But I went out to just take a bag of trash out to put in the actual big plastic trash bin outside, and I pulled the door closed enough to where it was just like touching the door jamb, just so the dog I wouldn't have to worry about the dog. Went, put the trash in. When I came out, when I opened the storm door again, the vacuum that it created pulled the door closed. Of course, I didn't have my phone with me. I didn't have the house keys with me, which my fault. Normally, if I know I'm going to be going outside for any reason, whether it's to clean up the landscaping or whatever, I always put my car key, or not car keys, but my house keys in my pocket. I didn't do it, so I was essentially locked out. Luckily, my mom has an extra key, so I went over to the neighbors. They were home, and he let me come in, and took a couple tries to get a hold of my mom. I did. She came over, let me in the house, and that's why I'm thankful. I've got really nice neighbors. So I try to look out for them when I can. When they're out and about, I always make it a habit to say hi. How you doing? I try to give so that they know that if they were ever in a position to where they needed my help with something, which they have on a couple occasions in the past, I'm always here if they need me. So look out for one another. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, well, that's it. Next video will be the second pack of Prestige 2024. Hopefully, we'll get even better cards than that one. Till then, see ya.